Today, we're putting not one, not two, but 3 weed killers to the test. I bought 2 store-bought products to go up against a pro-grade selective herbicide. The main objective here is, can 2 store-bought products go up against a pro-grade product and give you the most bang for your buck and kill those target weeds? So although my lawn may look good, there are some weeds in my lawn. Right now, actively growing, I have nutsedge and I have dayflower. The nutsedge is just so difficult to control because it moves through so many steps, such as rhizomes, stolons, and seed. The dayflower is a winter weed that we get here in Florida that just actively grows, and if I don't get a hold of it really fast, it will take over my lawn. Now, I let it grow so I could go ahead and make a video about this, but if it was up to me, I would have killed it a long time ago. Okay, so the same type of weeds are growing in all parts of my lawn. In this side, we are going to use Image. In this side, we're going to use Blindside. For the weed and feed, we're actually going to be focused on this curbside. Also contains nutsedge and dayflower. First, let's go ahead and let's discuss weed and feed. Now, weed and feed is primarily used to kill weeds, feed the lawn, and quote unquote have a preventive measure as a pre-emergence for future weeds. Weed and feeds are very common in big box stores such as this one. I bought this one in Home Depot. You will see a weed and feed section with a purple bag, or it may be brown or orange. It all depends and varies from state to state and your region and grass types that you have. But nevertheless, it will be the same type of bag. It will say weed and feed, safe to use for fill in the blank turf grasses. All right, so the next product we're going to test out is a ready-to-use weed killer herbicide. This is a selective herbicide that will not harm your grass and will kill actively growing weeds. In my case, I used Image, and the reason I used Image is because I identified which weeds are actively growing in my lawn and I looked at the label. Now, the label says that it's going to attack, kill, or control dayflower and nutsedge. So next, we're going to use a pro-grade selective herbicide. In this case, I'm going to use Blindside. Now, pro-grade products usually attack 90+ weeds. Make sure it's at least for your turf type. There are some chemicals out there that, although they're pro-grade, are only meant for cool season or warm season turfs.
Right. Be my only way, be my one away, you're my only way.
In this video, we're not going to talk about pre-measuring, mixing, calculating, etc. But if you guys watching are interested in a video that's just for that, leave it down in a comment and let me know. For now, we're only testing, and I already pre-measured all of my products, my weed and feed. I already pre-mixed the Blindside, and well, the hose end sprayer, I marked it to where it's 1,000 square feet, and I'm just gonna spray everything to get the results.
The message. Who are you texting? It's not me today, who are you texting? Hit me back, I hope you get the message. Calm you down cause you've been
the reason I put the weed and feed down first is because that needs to get watered in. And obviously, we can't spray because there's going to be water involved. So we're gonna have to wait for later on in the day to spray these 2 sections while this gets watered. All right, real quick, I'll pause in the video. You guys see that nifty little leaf blower? I think that thing works pretty good. It's made by a company named Chemo, and the product brings a carrying bag, a charger, the battery, the leaf blower itself, and the attachments. I use it to clean up those grinders that were on the sidewalk. I use it to clean out my mulch beds. I take it out with me when I'm out on the field to do the same thing as well. That way I don't have to use big battery powered stuff and blow stuff all over the place. So if you guys are interested, there's a link down in the description of the video. Go check them out. They're on Amazon, and see if that's something that suits your needs. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, go down below, give me a subscribe, a like, and a comment. Greatly appreciate it. Each one helps, and I thank you guys so much. All right, so it's officially been 8 hours since I watered down the weed and feed, and everything is dry. So now it's time to put image on one side and blind side on the other.
Who are you texting? It's not me, then babe, who are you texting? Hit me back, I hope you get the message. Calm you down cause you been acting reckless. Flood the ring and I bust down the necklace. Doesn't mean a thing, just know I spend it. Doesn't change a thing, just know I spend it on you. Get you Louis if you want it, no that's nothing.
All right, now all that's left to do is wait for the results. Now, it's very light, but you can still see the line that I made where this side is blind side, this side is image, and then we got the weed and feed section here. Now, I haven't mowed, and I really wanted to show you guys the results. So today, as soon as I'm done, I am mowing. I am due for a cut, but this side is blind side, and over here is where we had the dayflower. And it is completely dead. And over here, we still have some dying, but they're almost all completely dead. There is the nutsedge right here. Dead also. All right, we're heading over to the image side. So it's not quite as dead as the blind side, but it's still very, very damaged. Well, it looks like either I missed a spot or this spot is kind of green, but it's dying. Uh-oh. Here is a nutsedge that's coming up, and it is not damaged. Let's see if we can find one that is. Uh-oh. Another leaf blade over here of nutsedge, not damaged. Oh, we got quite a few, folks. Some more nutsedge. That's not damaged, and the way I can tell it's nutsedge is it's a very thin blade. Got some dayflower still here. It looks a little bit yellowish, but still kind of green. So far the clear winner here is this side, which is blind side. Everything looks dead, and on the image side, the weeds are damaged, but they're not as dead as the blind side. And there's still a lot of nutsedge that was not taken care of. And I sprayed. I just don't know. All right, now let's look at the weed and feed side. And for the weed and feed, as you can tell, we still have dayflower. And we still have nutsedge. There's some right here. There we go, nutsedge. Now, as far as the weed killing part, everything is still alive and green. As far as the feeding part, well, this side looks very green. This side looks green but dull compared to this. Grass blade, so here's a feeding grass blade. There it is. This side had weed and feed, and this side did not. There's about 1.5 inch difference there. So as you can see, the clear winner here is blind side. If you're looking to tackle weeds, blind side or a pro grade is a clear winner. It'll handle the majority of the weeds, it'll knock them down fast, while store-bought products kind of work, but it seems that it'll work for some weeds and then not other weeds, and then it'll kill some and then it won't kill some. And weed and feed is just a waste of money, guys. I really hate utilizing weed and feed products. I think you should do those two separately. But the clear winner here is Blindside, a professional grade. You could use Celsius. Celsius works amazing if you have warm season, Speed Zone for cool season, stuff like that if you really want to knock down weeds quickly. If you want to use store-bought products, go ahead, feel free. Just know you're not going to get the same results. And you might need another application or another product to tackle a different weed. And that's all for this video. Thank you guys for sticking around. I got some mowing to do, and I'll see you guys in the next one.